What's going on? Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Boy. Shout out to Cashapp and Prince for coming by, man. Really appreciate them. Gave a lot of insight. Shout out to Auntie Says, who are you? Where are you? That's how I'm feeling about these playoffs coming up. Like Seattle Storm, like, who are you? Where are you? Look. Oh yeah, also shout out to Showtime. Shout out to Quito Love Sports, Casino for Life. Shout out to Jag Sports, Jose Rodriguez. Shout out to Scrub Zero. Shout out to Who Did It This Time. Kingdom Cast with C-Pen and them sorry cheeks. I be messing with C-Pen. That's my guy. Love C-Pen. That's my brother from another mother and father. That's my guy. Shout out to MDT Sports. That's my brother too. MDT be on the same time I'm on. Man, shout out to him. You know, One True Emperor. Shout out to Bear Theater. Bear, I'm going to get my PS5 hooked up. I'm going to get the Madden and NC Double. So you can beat me real quick on it. I'm gonna get it hooked up this weekend. One True Emperor 2 watches channel, man. He be on FIFA a lot. I gotta see if I gotta get the FIFA, see if I can play him on it. I'm trying to play everybody. So we finna be at work with stuff, man. We finna be working. That's all it is. Now, who else am I missing? I miss anybody? I don't think I'm missing anybody. Oh, yeah, straight to the point. Sports and entertainment. Shout out to my brother there. He does his thing. Shout out to Brandon Love Sports. He does his thing. It's a lot of guys, man, that's out here getting it done, man. Everybody's out here really pushing that real and not pushing no fake agenda stuff. I think I'm going to get into the Wnba playoff picks. What I see it going, I did not say Kennedy did not pass the ball. I think you misheard me. And this is all speculation, allegedly. This is speculation and allegedly. So YouTube, chill out. No, Kennedy did pass the ball, but just because you pass the ball to somebody doesn't mean you're really accepted. Kennedy was upset at the outside noise and stuff. She didn't really like that, and she was upset because she just kind of felt like, you know, Angel and them were looking at the team like, you know, it wasn't good enough. You got to understand, Kennedy's cool with Dana. She's cool with Lindsay. She's cool with everybody. So she probably took it the wrong way. There's nothing wrong with it. And then I never said that she not signing back. I said that she could sign back. I was saying that it was just kind of off a little bit. That's all I was saying. Where she'll stay, you know, if they come to her and ask her to stay. She had a great time. She loved it. Dana tried to walk back her comments because of what she said. Me and Cashapp said it last night because she changed her whole tune from that first one because they told her, they're like, her agent told her that. Like Prince said, Prince is correct on how he broke it down. He's right. That's what happened with agents and their players. Sometimes you just got to shut up. Dana should have just did the post-game interview, be done with it. We wouldn't be talking all this stuff. But do I think Kennedy comes back? Absolutely. I think she comes back. I think she's going to sign a 1-year deal, and then she'll be able to get the bigger contract the year after. Angel and Miller still be on their rookie deals. So I would try to sign her to a long-term deal. And shout out to Political Lil. My apologies, Political. I forgot. E-Will was in the All-Star game. E-Will, Michaela, Diamond were on the All-Star game. And that's why I told everybody, Diamond, the people who are mainly staying, plus Lindsay, Lindsay's cool with everybody. She's neutral. Lindsay has no beef with nobody. Lindsay is the leader on the floor. Angel's like the floor general / leader, leads the team. So Lindsay had no issue with nobody. So I just wanted to clear that up for everybody who's thinking that I'm trying to say Kennedy didn't pass it. I never said Kennedy didn't pass the ball. See, you guys, you hear me, but you're not listening. You can hear somebody, but actually not listen to what they're saying. And that's what I said. I never said Kennedy never passed the ball to anybody. I'm just saying Kennedy and them kind of were upset that Mabry left. And, you know, and you know, Dana low-key, you know, was showing like some jealousy, bro. You know, that's all. And then she dragged Izzy into it. Cashapp cleared that up. You know, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see how it is and stuff. I just don't know. I just think that they're being vets. You know, they don't feel like the rookies are, you know, what they are. Now, they didn't buy in. But we'll see who's on this team later on in January. I think January is when they start with the signings and stuff. Now, my thing is this. I said before the beginning, I said that I think the Aces and the Fever would play because I believe they're going to try to push the Fever. Now, if we're doing just regularly picking like who I think's going to be in it again, I could absolutely see Las Vegas taking on the Minnesota Lynx. And I think Angel goes for, I mean, not Angel. I think Asia goes for her 3-peat and she gets her finals MVP. Now, the first round, the Fever are going to beat the Sun because for some reason, DeWanna Bonner has been off all year. Mabry is the type to go hot and cold. If she's on a hot streak, it's cool. But then as soon as she gets off of that hot streak, she's kind of up and down. You don't know what you're going to get. You could get a very cold Mabry. And plus, are they going to allow them to actually play defense on Caitlyn? I don't think they are. I think they're going to get Dejanay in foul trouble early. She's going to get the quick whistle. And, you know, they're gonna try to monitor Alyssa Thomas as much as they can, because if Alyssa Thomas trip out, I could see them trying to give her a quick tech or flagrant and all that stuff. So they're gonna try to the Fever are gonna try to push the pace. Connecticut's gonna slow them down because Connecticut is a great transition defensive team and a half-court defensive team. So they're going to be tough, but I see the Fever winning this series 2-1. I think they lose one. And I think they lose one. I think the Sun are going to win the first one, and then the Fever going to win the next two. So I think they win in 3 games. Now, the Minnesota Lynx and the Phoenix Mercury, I think the Minnesota Lynx wins this 3-0. And it's not me disrespecting Phoenix. I just don't trust Phoenix. Like, what Phoenix are we going to get? Now, can Diana Taurasi and Kai turn on the Jets? Can they? Minnesota's deep. Outside of the Liberty, Minnesota Lynx has the deepest team. And they're going to be throwing bodies everywhere. Plus, they don't bank on Nafisa or Kayla McBride carrying them. They got Courtney Williams, who's been phenomenal. She's been looking like the second best player on the team. Like, for real. how she controls the pace, how she gets to her spots. Her defense is on point. So I can see, like I said, I can see Court. I can see Court and them pulling it out 2-0. I think they win this in 2 games. Phoenix is Diana Taurasi's done to me. And I think that they're gonna try to get up for it. They're gonna be leading, I believe, in 2 games, and then Minnesota's just gonna snatch their heart when it gets to the 3rd and 4th quarter. Now, the Liberty in Atlanta, I believe the Liberty wins this in 3 games, 2-1. I would pick Atlanta, but Atlanta, I just don't trust. I don't trust their supporting cast enough. Now, their supporting cast will be tough. They're going to give them some problems, but I just think New York is too deep. Lainey Hamilton, her defense on the guards, the threes, and she could guard some of the 5s and the 4s is amazing. Thornton could guard some of the 5s and 4s. Satu's sister, Baby Sabali, she's tough. So I think, Atlanta's going to be up and down. They're going to shoot themselves in and then out the game. Canada's going to do her thing at point guard. She's going to do her thing. I think she'll be able to get off a little bit, but they're going to limit the other teammates. So I think, like I said, I believe New York wins this in 3 games, 2-1. I believe Atlanta gets one. I believe Atlanta gets one on the road, the first game, and then the next 2, I believe the Liberty will beat them. Because the Liberty will be like, okay, they got us, time to beat them. Now, the Las Vegas Aces and the Seattle Storm, I got this 2-0. I do not see this going to 3 games. Everyone's like, well, Seattle is just off to me. And like my auntie Seth says, man, they clunky. They might be clunky. And in my opinion, I just think it's too many cooks in the kitchen. Gabby is cool and all, but I don't know. Skylar Diggins has a bad temper. She gets mad quick. Usually costs her team something because she just loses it. Tiffany Hayes got into her head. Tiffany Hayes bullied her, and she went to go cry to the damn police. Tiffany Hayes took her to the hole and scored and said, what? Then they came down the other court, man, and she just punked her again, dog. And Skylar was walking, limping. Nah, you weren't hurt. Your pride was hurt. Tiffany Hayes and her go back to the UConn and Notre Dame days. She didn't like her then either. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tiffany Hayes is going to shut that down. And I believe they win 2-0. I think they psychologically are in the Storm head. Plus, I don't believe everybody's happy because I was just watching the first half of them playing the Aces, and it's too many times where the Storm start off very slow. They're going back and forth. Then there's a period where they don't do anything on offense. They get blown out. And then they make a miraculous comeback at the end of the half. But for the most part, Las Vegas, in my opinion, got them. They have nobody for Asia, Chelsea, Jackie, and plus, Kelsey and Tiffany were getting in Skylar's head. They're pests. They are pests. So, I got that 2-0. So now, we got the Liberty and, of course, the Aces. This is going 5. But I got the Aces winning 3-2. And the reason why is Tiffany Hayes and Sydney Colson have been turning it up lately. Alyssa Clark as well. When they get into championship mode, it's a switch that just switches on. And New York, they're great. They did good. But down the stretch I know they weren't really playing hard. They was trying to save their legs. I just don't trust JJ and I don't trust Sabrina. And I'm sorry to you, Auntie. Like, that is not Steph Curry. I don't know why people generally say that. Her and Steph do not play alike. And plus, Steph is a little more, he's not real shaky like that. Sometimes Sabrina disappears. I've never seen Steph disappear like that unless he's hurt or something, but no. Now, the Lynx and Fever. Like I said, what the WNBA one is the Aces, the versus the Fever. But the Minnesota Lynx remind me of the Detroit Pistons of 04. They just have too many people. They have they're too deep. Even if you try to foul one person out, the next person to come in and bust your ass. And that's just the facts. Nafisa Collier, to me, is going to take them bigs to the woodshed. Carlton and Elena Smith just have been and Lady Z, I call her Lady Z off the bench, they just don't miss. And if they're off, they know how to put the ball on the floor and get to their spots. Courtney Williams gets them out of a lot of jams. And Courtney Williams is very, very savvy because she's a veteran. She doesn't really, she takes her time out there. But I think because of their deepness, plus they play defense, Cheryl Reeve has done this before. Christy Size has, I don't believe, been here before as a head coach. So this is going to be interesting. I think this series goes, I think it goes 3-1 Minnesota. Minnesota wins 3-1. Caitlin's going to get her numbers. She's going to fill the stat sheets up, but she's going to turn the ball over at a huge rate. And I think people aren't checking it. Kelsey's going to be doing the best she can to keep them in the game. Aaliyah Boston and Alyssa Smith and Fag Bentley and them are going to have trouble with Elena and them because those girls, they're tough. They're fundamentally sound. They know how to put themselves in position to get rebounds. They know how to move the ball. They know how to stop the pace from being pushed. The Minnesota Lynx knows how to get them into their game plan. So I think the one win will come at home for the Fever. So I got the Lynx winning. 3-1. So now we got the Las Vegas Aces, Minnesota Lynx. I got the Aces winning 3-2. And the reason why, and I didn't say Asia a lot because we know Mother going to be there. Mother going to ball out. They're going to win because of Tiffany Hayes coming. Tiffany Hayes and Clark. When Tiffany Hayes got herself in the rhythm, got herself in that mode, she's tough. The last two games I watched her, the Seattle Storm game, I just watched the half. I'm going to catch the second half. And then the game before that, when they played the Fever twice, her defense and her ability down the stretch to make plays not only for herself but for her teammates and to hit clutch shots and to attack the basket and her savviness as a veteran is second to none. At that, I think she's going to be the X factor in all these series. I believe she is. Kelsey Plum's going to be Kelsey Plum. Jackie's going to be Jackie. But they need that person off the bench to come in and get it done. Now, depending on the series, Gustafsson is either going to start or Stokes. I keep calling her Cole. Stokes is going to start. So, That's how I look at it. But I think the Aces three-peat. Because none of these teams really scare me. Las Vegas Aces, when I seen them turn it on in Indiana like they did, and how they turned it on against the Connecticut Sun, how they just bullied the Connecticut. They did what the Connecticut Sun do to everybody. They bullied them. And Asia's just on one this year. She's on one. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think about it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. So if you love what you hear, donate to the page, go into the description box, hit the link to the Cash App, or you can go to Zelle, take the number from the description box, put it in the search engine, and you'll find me on the app or on the website. And you could also super chat when we go live, premiere video, whatever. So thank you guys, man, for your love and blessings and your support. I'm out. Deezy.